This is an exciting time for the party.
Nevada Democrats are making history. For the first time, there will be early voting ahead of the Nevada caucus at more than 80 locations across the state.
This is going to expand the opportunities for folks to participate and have their voice be heard.
We spoke to Nevada State Democratic Party Chairman William McCurdy II about how early voting will work. Voters will check in with volunteers using a voter roll on party-purchased iPads. They'll get a card with a registration ID number and a voter PIN, and registration will be done using Google Forms. And here's an important note: the plan is to use paper ballots for early voting and then scan the results like a Scantron.
This is a plan that we decided will be the best and most secure and efficient and also simple process for the early vote. And we're excited to have been able to roll that out, and we're expecting for, an energized turnout for Nevada Democrats.
Early voters will still rank between 3 and 5 candidates on their ballot, which will be available in 3 languages: English, Spanish, and Tagalog. Their top choice that meets the 15% threshold at their precinct is the one that will be counted on caucus day.
It is definitely going to be, transparent. It is definitely going to be expansive.
They want to run the country, but they can't even do a caucus.
Nevada State Republican Party Chairman Michael McDonald is calling out Democrats for the failed Iowa caucus Monday. As of Friday, results still weren't complete in the Hawkeye state.
If I'm a Democrat that's running for president, I'm so upset right now because it hurt everybody going into New Hampshire. It hurt them coming into Nevada.
But the Nevada State Democratic Party insists what happened in Iowa won't happen here. On Friday, a spokesman told me the party would not be using an app for caucus day or early voting, and her team was testing different options, although she would not specify what they are. She did not agree to an on-camera interview with me, but caucus director Shelby Wiltz did Tuesday.
We're working hard right now to evaluate the redundancies and backup reporting systems that we have already had in place to evaluate the best plan forward.
Earlier that day, Chairman William McCurdy released a statement saying the app used in Iowa would not be used in Nevada. The party previously paid the company Shadow Inc., which created it, and now the party has to switch gears.
I've been caucusing since the caucus started here in 2008.
Michelle Gack is a precinct captain who's also canvassing for her presidential hopeful of choice, Elizabeth Warren. Despite the lack of a plan in Nevada, she says she is confident.
Okay, let's go with Larry.
The caucus will run smoothly.
I really don't think there's going to be any problem.
You're saying I'm afraid. We got to fix this.
Seth Morrison is a site leader and Democratic volunteer for the Nevada caucus and says there's very little information about the new tool state party leaders plan to use on February 22nd.
And they kept reinforcing that it is not an app, but it is a software product that is going to be on an iPad, which, it's a game of semantics.
Visuals of the tool from Saturday's volunteer training presentation obtained by CBS News look very much like an app. Nevada Democrats originally planned to use the same app as the Iowa caucus, but a spokeswoman told us last week no app will be used here following a delay in the Iowa caucus results. But Morrison is still worried.
I want this thing to work, and if they don't make some changes, we're going to be Iowa the second time.
Multiple Democrats tell CBS News the tool will assist with tabulating the results on the day of the caucus. Morrison tells me that includes adding the early voting results to the caucus day results and calculating delegates based on the caucus realignment. Volunteers still have yet to practice using the new tool themselves because the party told them it's still in development.
There is no information about who developed it, what quality control or testing were done. All these open questions left me feeling very uneasy.
I've been caucusing since the caucus started here in 2008.
Michelle Gack calls herself a political geek. She's canvassing for Democratic presidential hopeful Elizabeth Warren.
Okay, let's go with Larry.
Knocking on door after door in Las Vegas.
I say, since I've been here, you should put us on the top of the list.
She's also a precinct captain.
What I will do is just make sure that everything goes smoothly and that all of the counts are correct, that the people in the Warren corner in my precinct will actually be counted.
Despite Iowa's failed caucus, she is confident Nevada's caucus on February 22nd will run smoothly. And early voting starts February 15th.
I really don't think there's going to be any problem.
The Nevada State Democratic Party paid the same company, Shadow Inc., which created the app used in Iowa. On Tuesday, the party chair released a statement insisting what happened in Iowa won't happen here, and they will not be working with that company. When I asked about the payment already made to the company, the caucus director confirmed they were working with them but switched gears. She said backups were in place but didn't specify what they are.
What about instead of an app, the old-fashioned pen and paper and humans?
I am all for it. If that's my personal opinion you want, I'm all for it.